welcome to Enterprises Elite. Today we're going to be talking about the top 3 best tools to use on PropStream. Now guys, Enterprises Elite is a business that is built on wholesaling real estate. What we do is we teach our students how to wholesale and then we partner with them. We are the only community in the world that does what we do. You will never find another coach that also partners with you, which is why we don't need to charge you 5-10 grand for mentorship. We literally only charge $50, and that's just so that you guys can get in the game with us and start making 10-20 grand with us per deal. So without further ado, let's get into the top 3 ways, the best ways to use PropStream so you guys are closing deals consistently every single month. Okay guys, check this out. This is the first page that you see when you get onto PropStream, and what I suggest you do is you start with the filters. This is the #1 most useful tool on PropStream. Right here, see these quick list choices? You can go to any area and you can filter all the properties by these, okay? My favorite, my top 3 are pre-probate. These people, they're deceased owners, and guess what? When somebody inherits a property, 90% sell within the first 90 days. Think about that. Those people are probably the highest quality leads you can get if you can get in contact with them within 90 days that they inherit the property. They do not want to pay taxes. They don't want to hold it. They don't want to hold a vacant property. Get in touch with them, make them an offer. You're going to get deals that way. Another great one is pre-foreclosures. You can see all the people in pre-foreclosure in that area. They have to sell. They're going to sell for a good price. They have to sell quickly or they're going to get nothing, and they're going to get their credit fucked for 7 years. Save them. That's your job. Okay? And then tired landlords. Guys, we just did a deal. We actually talked about it in depth in our Discord. You guys can, if you get into the Discord, you can see from cold call to close every single conversation we had, including the cold call, the acquisition, the buyer, everything. You can hear how we made the offer. You can hear how we sold the buyer. The whole walkthrough of the deal is in there, and that was a tired landlord. This guy had owned it his whole life, and he lives out. He doesn't live in the property. He has it rented out, and he has to evict the tenant. Those people are motivated to sell as fuck. All you have to do is get in there and solve their problems. Guys, these are 3 different types of people on PropStream that you get to filter and get their phone numbers right there in whatever area you want. Okay, so definitely utilize those filters on PropStream. Okay, guys, so we'll do an example here. Okay, let's do Orlando, Florida. We like Florida a lot. If you guys are in Florida, we can see all of the pre-foreclosures. There are 1,800 in that area. Okay, 1,800 people that are going to lose their home that you can save and get a good deal while you're at it. It's very simple. The next feature that we love on PropStream, and we're just going to pick a random one from these pre-foreclosures. Let's just do this one. Okay, comparables and nearby listings. This is very, very valuable. Okay, because let's say you talk to this seller and you get them under contract for a good price. Okay, you lock it up, you use the contract in the Discord, and you send it to them via DocuSign. They sign it. Now you have to sell the property. What I'm going to show you right now is how to actually sell the property with a very, very sexy comp report. Right here we have a townhouse, 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet. We're going to compare apples to apples. We're going to go to this townhouses in that same area, right in that same community, 2-bed, 2 baths, about the same square feet, and we're going to see what those are selling for. Okay, we can see a trend here. This is the same community. We see the subdivision. Let's stick to that. All we need is 3 of them, and this will tell the buyer what they can confidently sell it for when they are done. We have 3 right here. Boom. 1068 Saria, 940 Saria, and 955. Okay, these are all the same exact townhouse community. So they're identical comparables. If it was a single family house, you would do the same thing and you would just make sure that it's in the same subdivision. Okay, so those are comparables right there. These 3, we're going to get rid of everything else because all we need is 3. Okay, so you guys can see we have 3 selected of the 66 that showed up, because all that matters is that you get the 3 closest ones to it. Okay, these are all identical. Now we're going to click Actions and View Comp Report. Watch what happens here. Allow. Take a look at this report here. This is what you are going to show your buyer. This is extremely sexy, and it gives them an idea. Okay, they know what they're going to sell it for. Look at this. The lowest they're going to sell it for is 280. The highest they're going to sell it for is 310. The average is 290. They can just bet on a 290 ARV of this property. That is what you're going to use, guys. You get to see how similar they are. 2-bed, 2-bath, all around the same square footage, all in the same proximity. It gives the buyer confidence. So when you say, hey, buyer, here's the comp report. It's very sexy. You can see 290 is what you're going to sell it for. Here's where I got that number from. You're going to get it for 70% minus repairs. And now, you know we have a deal. When you do this, you will sell to your buyers in one phone call. It's that simple. The confidence that they have in your numbers is the number one most important thing when selling a deal. Now, if you just get the deal under contract and send it to us with this, we have buyers on deck in every area. So make sure that if you're a Discord member, you use us. You don't need a buyer's list. We will sell your deal for you. All right, guys, the third thing that I absolutely love about PropStream and that I've always used is the skip tracing feature. Okay, I would have never had a business. It is the best data you can get. You have cheaper options out there. Okay, there are people that are selling for 3 cents a lead, phone numbers. But the best part about PropStream is you instantly get the phone numbers and the data is actually good. It's high quality. You don't have to wait to get your skip tracing back. It takes like 20 minutes pulling thousands of these leads. So, and you get a 75% hit rate. That's a very, very high. That means 75% of the time you're actually talking to the person you want to talk to. These other companies, I've tried using them and they absolutely suck. They're cheaper, but you're not contacting them. So it's a waste of money. So I love these guys. I'm not even paid to tell you this. It doesn't matter. I'm just giving you guys valuable information. So let's say you wanted to pull all the pre-foreclosures. You just click this, you add it to a list, and then when you're skip tracing, you just select the contacts that you just added. So it's that simple, very easy. You'll get your phone numbers back, and this way you don't have to go on True People Search and spend a minute per lead just finding their phone number. Okay, you can just get all of them in 20 minutes and put them in a dialer like smartphone or whatever dialer you want to use, and it'll automatically call those phone numbers. You could even call 3 at a time when you're doing this. But that's how you actually run your business like a business. Instead of just using your phone, you can actually contact probably all of these people in one day by utilizing the PropStream data along with a dialer, an auto dialer. That's the best advice that I could give you guys as far as using PropStream. And if you guys want to try it for 7 days, PropStream loves us. They're offering you guys, because you're going through us, a 7 days for free that you can use this and test it out, see how you like it, use those features I told you. Go pull a list of all the pre-foreclosures in your area. There's nothing, you lose nothing. You're not even spending money to pull that list. You don't have to buy the phone numbers. Just pull the list, okay? Use this to your advantage. This is the most valuable tool in the real estate industry by far, and I hope you guys got some value today. If you guys are not a Discord member, you need to rethink that, because we are here to help you. The best thing you could do if you're in this business is to jump into a community that's going to show you step by step and give you every single fucking thing you need. Think about this. We're going to coach you. We're going to give you the contracts, examples of how to fill them out. We're going to give you the scripts so you know how to talk to sellers. We're even going to give you video tutorials. And for those visual people and people that like to take notes, we have another course on top of that. We have 2 different ways of showing you exactly how to do this step by step, along with coaches to answer your questions along the way, all for $50 a month. Nowhere else are you going to get value like that. And the reason why we do it for such a low price is because we want you guys to get deals under contract and come to us to find your buyers. Every other wholesaler in this game has to go find their own buyers list. You do not. You can use ours. Let's partner on some deals. We want your success. Let's get a win-win. Join the Discord right now in the description below, and I'll see you in there. Let's partner on some deals, baby.